Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a different kind of video for my channel because we're going to be talking about luxury items. So I've done a couple of bag reveals in the past, but this is not a luxury channel by any means. I do a lot of affordable clothing try-ons, affordable home decor, but I asked on Instagram stories if you'd be interested in seeing a luxury type video, and most of you said yes, even if you don't buy luxury items, that it would be entertaining and fun to watch. So I hope it is just that. And today I'm going to be sharing with you my most used luxury items. This is going to be the perfect type of video right before Christmas if you've really been thinking about investing in your very first luxury designer item. These are the things that I think that you're going to get your money's worth. That has been the case for me at least. These things I've had for years and I use them over and over again. And it's actually been a couple of years now since I've bought any designer pieces. I kind of collected these over the course of 5 years, I would say. And once I got a small handful of items, I just love them so much that I reach for them over and over again. I don't feel the need to keep purchasing designer bags, designer items. I love what I have and I want to use them. And so that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm loving and enjoying the things that I have collected, and I want to share them with you because they're very, very good. So let's go ahead. And I think I want to do this in chronological order, meaning I want to start with the piece that I got first that I use all of the time. And for me, that piece is the Tory Burch tote bag. So I've actually had this for, I want to say, about 9 years. I got it before my daughter was born, probably a couple of years before my daughter was born. And I use it all the freaking time. This has to be my most used item and definitely my oldest. Now some could say this is not designer, but this is definitely mid-range designer. It still costs a lot of money and it was worth every single penny because I've had it for 9 years. I'm gonna show you a close-up here in a minute. And it looks brand new. There is not a single scratch on this. Actually, I have a little bit of dirt on it. I just need to clean it. There's not a single scratch on it. Not a single thread is loose or out of place. Heck, not even the gold on it, the emblem on it is scratched. This is so well made. So they don't have this exact bag anymore, but they do have something very similar. So mine is just completely open in the middle. There's still things in here from our last flight to Disney World. But the new bags have a separator in the middle that is zippered, which is very, very nice. So if you have things that you do not need to fall out, you can put it in the zippered. And then it also divides the bag into 2 different sections plus the zipper. So that's nice. Now mine, I just throw and go. I throw everything in there. Yes, I have to dig for it, but it's never bothered me. If you want something super comparable to this, a little bit higher range would be the Louis Vuitton Never Full bag. But I have loved this one so much. The black goes with everything. The pebbled leather is beautiful and obviously super durable. So like I said, I bought this about 9 years ago before we ever had kids, and we were traveling a lot more then. This was my nice little travel bag. I would throw a lot of things in here and then have a little carry-on when we went close by. Every time we flew, this was my personal item on the plane. A lot of times I could still fit my purse in here, so I didn't have to be carrying things on 2 different shoulders. I would just put my purse in here and have my one personal item. Then when my daughter was born, this was actually, when she got a little bit older, this was her diaper bag. So I just threw everything in here. I loved carrying it with me and being able to fit larger items in here without a huge, massive diaper bag. Plus I also had a little pouch for me and a wallet, and I could throw it in there with her stuff as well. Then once my kids grew out of a diaper bag, I still use this to travel. It is the first thing I grab when I know we're going on a flight. It is the first thing I throw stuff in when we're going on a little staycation one night in Dallas. That's our closest, big town. But yeah, it has been the perfect tote bag. I'm gonna link down below the newest version. They have some beautiful colors. Love those. And they are still a pebbled leather, so they're going to be very durable. I have no hesitations whatsoever recommending this bag. It would be the perfect Christmas present to yourself. Give your husband a hint, start saving for it, because I can guarantee you, if you love it as much as I do, you will use it for years to come. There is no end in sight for this bag. It's going to last me several decades, I am sure. Next up, we have this YSL card case. So I know it's not YSL anymore. It is technically Saint Laurent, but with a Texas accent, it just doesn't sound right coming out of my mouth. So to me, it's still YSL, much easier to say. But I actually got this card case back in 2014, right after my daughter was born. And I know some of you won't believe me, but I kid you not, since 2014, I have not changed out of this card case. I have not used another wallet, a different wallet. This has been with me in every purse I change into since 2014. And of course, I'll give you a close-up. It looks brand spanking new, like I just got it out of the box last week. Now the gold is a little bit, like you can tell it's a little bit worn, but it doesn't even look scratched up. It still looks so good. The edges, the corners of this, brand spanking new. I have loved this so much that honestly, it's probably saved me a lot of money that I haven't bought a new wallet in that many years. So they do still have this exact one. I'm going to link it. I'm going to link some different color combinations. They have this same one, but the YSL here in front is a black. It's black on black. It's beautiful, but I'm so glad to see that they do still have this available, and the price has not skyrocketed on these. So these are under $300, another good Christmas gift, but it's also something you could just get really nice for yourself and use for a long time to come. So the front here has 2 card slots, and the back also has 2 card slots. Now this one has 2 cards in it, so it is big enough to where you can fit 2 cards and it's not too tight. I can still get the cards in and out here. So technically, I guess it could fit 8 cards front and back. And then there is a slit in the middle. This is very tight, so I don't keep a lot of things in here that I access often, but I have a little emergency cash in here. So I have a $20 bill stuck in there. I also have like my little CVS like extra care card in here. I don't go inside often, so that's not accessed a lot. Highly recommend this. It's something that I have absolutely loved. I've thought before that I wanted to get a new one, maybe Gucci, and then I come back to, I don't need it. This one looks brand new. It works perfectly. One day I may get like a lighter color one, either YSL or Gucci, which I'll link down below because the Gucci ones look just as good. But yeah, this was an excellent purchase. Okay, item number 3, and I don't think that I mentioned this, but I have my top 5 luxury items. So now we're on number 3, and that is the Gucci Soho Disco Bag. So the Gucci Soho Disco Bag, I don't think it's gonna go out of style. It's such a classic shape. The stitching on the Gucci is nice and subtle and pretty timeless. The leather strap here is also not something super trendy. It adds a nice little touch. Crossbody bags are all I've been wearing for years and years and years, and I don't plan to stop that anytime soon, at least until my kids are grown. And this one is also such a nice size and holds so much. So the interior is a light colored, almost a canvas material, but mine is not dirty. It still looks fantastic inside. So this was a great purchase because at the time and still today, this is one of the most affordable designer bags that you can get. I do believe it's under $1,500. I think it's right around $1,300 right now. But I reach for mine every single year and I use it for months on end. So I start using this in the fall, it goes into the winter, into January, February. But the thing I love the most about purchasing the black one is that you can wear a black purse all year round. I still wear black in the summertime, black shorts, little black tank tops. The little black bag can be worn all year round, and so I have gotten so much use out of this, being able to wear it any month that I want to, and it being such a timeless, versatile bag. So I think this was, I don't know, I want to say like 2017 that I got this. It's still a great time to purchase it, in my opinion. Like I said, I don't think that it's ever gonna go out of style. Of course, they're not as popular, but it's such a good bag. This one is also a pebbled leather, looks fantastic. Okay, that's enough about that bag. I'm sure that you're familiar with this, but it's an oldie, but a goodie for me, and one I still continue to reach for. Speaking of Gucci and 2017, that's when I happened to buy these Gucci sunglasses. So if you follow me on Instagram, Insta stories, you've seen these sunglasses. And I bet you're thinking, Oh my gosh, you bought those in 2017? Yes, ma'am, I did. I bought these in 2017. I put them up in the little sunglass compartment in my truck, and I wear them every single day. So recently in the Nordstrom anniversary sale, I did buy a brand new pair of Gucci sunglasses, and I have been wearing those more recently, but these have been my ride or die since 2017. Absolutely love them, great shape. As much as I wear my new Gucci sunglasses, I've found that these are just my favorite as far as designer brands go. They fit my face so well. They're nice and oversized, but not overwhelming, which my new pair is as well. Everything is subtle on them. So they have two Gucci emblems in gold right here on the corners. Again, very, very subtle. They have little bees on the ends of the earpiece here. Very subtle, but a very classic shape. And even though they're plastic, you can tell a difference in designer shades versus cheaper ones. And you can also tell they've really held up. So these have been my go-tos for several years now. Can any of you guess what the last item is? It's a little bit controversial, but you probably know that I like them. My most recent designer purchase, that would be my Golden Goose sneakers. So I can't remember what year I got these. I want to say it was like the end of 2019 or the beginning of 2020, but these are my most worn designer shoes. So I do have other designer shoes. I have some flats, I have some heels. Of course, the heels don't get as much wear as flats or sneakers. But again, this is a designer item that I can wear with so many different outfits, and I wear them year round. I never stop wearing them. Fall, winter, spring, summer, you're gonna see me out in these. The first year that I got them, I swear I wore them at least 5 days out of the week. I'm sure people around here were sick of seeing them, but another great thing is because they already look worn in, they pretty much look no different than when I first got them. I know that is the part about them that is very polarizing, but for me, who spent the money and who really likes them, I love the fact that they look the same now as they did when I first got them. Because they're supposed to look that way, I never feared wearing them. So I would wear them pretty much anywhere and not worried about them getting dirty or messed up or anything like that. Really would love to get a second pair, but I can't seem to pull the trigger on that because these go with pretty much everything. I got one of the most classic pairs that they make. They do still continue to make these, and I'll link them down below, but you can literally put this with any outfit. Leggings and a sweatshirt, jeans and a nice top. You can also wear them with dresses. You've seen them on Instagram with an Abercrombie, nice Abercrombie dress, and these sneakers wear them with a maxi dress. The options are truly limitless, and that's why it's been one of my greatest investments. All right, that is it. Those are my top 5 most used luxury items. I hope that you enjoyed this video, whether you were entertained or whether you're taking notes and clicking the links and seeing what you want to start saving up for. Either way, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did like it, be sure and let me know down below and give it a thumbs up. It really helps out my channel. And if you've never been here before, please be sure and subscribe before you leave. I definitely do more affordable things for the rest of my videos if this wasn't your speed. But yeah, I've been wanting to do this video for a while, and I thought with Christmas coming up, it would be a great time to do it, because if you're anything like me, I love to treat myself at Christmas, and that's embarrassing to say and to admit, but I know a lot of you out there are just like me. You're like, ooh, I love this. One for a friend, one for me, one for my mom, one for me. It's just a lot of fun to get in on the sales and the deals, or to save up and get myself really nice. So actually that black Gucci Soho Disco, I bought, and I had it under the tree from Gucci, wrapped all beautifully, and I didn't open it till Christmas morning. Of course I knew what it was, and I bought it for myself, but I kept it under there for weeks waiting to be opened at Christmas, and that just made it really special. So keep that in mind. All right, I'm rambling now, so I'll let y'all go, but thank you so much for spending time with me today and for watching, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.